stone altar that is glowing a very light opalescent blue. And you think you see some symbols as well, but from where you're at, you don't think you can determine what symbols that the symbols actually represent, what their meaning is. You also see to the west of the altar, there is a stone archway that is filled with a lightly orange glowing mist.
And what was the red one?
That is just a light glowing mist that appears to be coming out of the wall. It just looks like it is. It looks like a small, just a small beam of red light that is coming out of the wall. Not very large. It's not like the. It's definitely not like the orange. Looks like the portal over on the western wall. It's not that type of bright. But it does have a small glow to it, and you are able to tell that it is there. So I'm glad you noticed that.
So Walian, how do you want to do this? Do you want to...
I'm going to thoroughly check all the walls, considering this is reminding us of the initial hallway, and we ended up getting this far because we found a secret door behind a mural. So I am going to check these walls very thoroughly around the room before deciding anything.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't get too close to the glowy stuff unless we're together.
Everybody loves the glowy stuff.
I agree, and don't stick your head in any orbs.
I turned it off, guys.
Investigating.
Don't stick your head in any orbs. At least he's safe, Walian. There are no orbs in this room sticking out of the mosaics.
I'm sure he can find something if he puts his mind to it.
However, there were quite a few orbs though that you guys never checked out.
We might have to go back.
I think you guys checked a 1 second. Walian, as you get closer, you notice that there is a humanoid type of skeleton in badly rusted black chainmail that's lying on the floor, and you notice one thing: the skeleton is pointing to the portal. But yes, out of a total of, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 10, out of 20 orbs, you guys only checked 3.
As I approach the center parapet things there between the rows there, can I do a religious check to see if this is demonic in any way?
You can give me a religious check, yes. I see that you're in the center of the hall.
15.
You definitely know that this has a lot of... This has a deity type of theme, and it actually kind of reminds you of back home in the Ten Towns. You know that you had rows of pews and an altar up on top, towards the center of the main focal point of the room. So this is kind of a breath of fresh air for you, actually, Xavier.
I'm assuming these right here, Dave, are the balusters.
They are. Yeah. Those are the banisters that separate the pews from the wooden floor. And Walian, also, you notice that these pews are hinged, meaning it looks like the seats actually have hinges. And you know that there are usually books of the patron deity that that the church likes to store books, papers, hymns, songs, all kinds of good stuff. So there could be, you think that there could be something stored in these benches as well.
Okay, I'll open up the one in front of me then.
Boom.
My God. Yeah, you even kind of give it a quick once over as well. And you look under it, look on the hinges and everything, and you open it up. When you open the pew, you notice that as the seat of the pew is lifted, a cloud of acidic gas starts to fill the air. And we have this here.
Is that Beholder's brown eye in here now?
Yeah. All right. So when this erupts, it erupts in such a fast pace that it is a close burst of 4. So basically, it is filling half of this room, and I don't know why the actual ooh.
It looks weird.
Yeah, it does. I have no clue why it is doing this. It is definitely weird. Well, anyway, this is a burst 4. Well, it's actually 1, 2, 3. It should be another square. So basically, it'll affect everything up to this pew here. So let me check this. I guess that's probably why. I don't know why I put 16 instead of 20. I have no clue why. But there you go. The burst does explode. Everyone in the radius will have an attack against them. So we'll just start from right to left, and we'll start with Tomanuk. 24 versus Fort.
Hit.
You take a total of 14 poison damage.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like the cloud is starting to expand as well. Alright, next up is Walian. And that is a 16 versus Fort. That might be a miss for you. Alright. Xavier is a miss. Melech is a 26.
Yeah.
Melech, you take a total of 14 poison damage. And you guys start coughing, gagging, and what do you guys do? Everybody gets one action.
I would like to back up against the wall.
Okay. Melech?
Melech is moving.
Do I have to squeeze to get through the pews?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
So what are you going to do there, Tomanuk? Okay, and what about you, Walian? I've seen that you had moved.
Yep.
Okay. So the gas fills the entire chamber now. And I'm going to do several more attacks. One more attack on each person. Although I will have a negative to the attack this time.
Does Shamash get to move since he sees this cloud expanding?
Yeah, sure. I'll let you move.
I mean, he's just going to back straight up away from it.
Yeah, it sounds good. Well, you weren't affected, so I basically forgot that you were there because you didn't take any damage. So
I'm hurt. You hurt me, Dave.
Oh no. Well, I have the green in the GM layer as well, and it's a dark green, and your token's so small. I really didn't see you. All right. So the gas fills up the entirety of the room. Actually, there's 2 more squares. I just didn't add it in there. Everybody gets another attack roll, and I'll start with Shamash this time. .27 versus Fort.
It's a hit.
17 poison damage. Melech. .25 versus Fort. You take 16 damage. Let's go with Tomanuk. .17 versus Fort.
Miss.
Okay. You will take no damage.
That is nice.
And Walian, 15 versus Fort.
Miss.
And Xavier, 17 versus Fort. Probably a miss. Was it a miss, 17?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So you guys are coughing and hacking, and then the cloud just disperses.
Dave, I'm bloodied.
Okay. If you guys want to use some healing surges, feel free to.
I will.
Alright, I would like to step up to the corpse real quick, and I'm going to start a ritual of speaking with the dead. It's going to take
How
10 minutes.
long does that take?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
David, I
Do you have the
almost...
Residuum to do the ritual, Heavy?
Is it Residuum?
Yes, because there's if you...
Yeah, I have Residuum, yes.
Okay, yeah, you got to make sure that you... with the Speak with the Dead, the component cost is 140 gold worth of Residuum. So, and we're also going to need to do a religion check at the end of your 10-minute time that it takes to perform this ritual. And then I believe it works on, depending on your religion check, you can ask questions. So yeah, it is actually. So, all right. So you start to perform a ritual. You're breaking out Residuum. You're pouring it on the ground, and that's what you're doing.
Go ahead and give you a roll.
No, you are. No, you're not, because you're performing the ritual right now.
I turn to Wayland and go, I don't want you to hear about me sticking my head in an orb again. Checking a bench without...
I'm gonna look at him, walk over to this pew, and open it.
The second pew. Okay, as you open up this pew, Walian, you actually see a ton of gold. I mean, it looks like all of the takings of a sermon. Actually, I mean, it looks like months worth of takings for a sermon, because everything that, as you remember as a young lad back in Waterdeep, you remember, your family would go to a few different temples in their time, and they used to donate a little bit, but nothing compared to what is in this pew. and you notice that there was probably over 2,000 gold pieces in this bench.
Hot.
Yeah.
I will check this for traps.
Okay. Well, you've already opened up the pew, so I mean.
I'll check making sure moving the gold around isn't going to cause something.
Sure, you can definitely give me a roll.
Totally clean.
No, it looks good, man. You're digging around. Looks like you could swim in that pew. There's so much gold.
Climb in the pew and close it.
All of a sudden, you can't breathe.
Drowning in gold.
Nailing it closed.
Okay. I guess I'll start counting it. I guess. And divide it up.
Dominic will look over with a kind of a frown.
J-Man 303, thank you for the follow. Also, thank you Draco 197. Draco 197, thank you for the follow.
I'll take my share. Actually, what they are is they're golden scarabs, and when you put them in your pouch, you're going to eat all the gold you have.
Well, any gods that would help us have no sway in this realm, so we're just stealing from the evil. So, game on.
Shamash is going to walk up and hold his hand out.
I'll divide it up equally to whoever wants to take a share, takes their share of it.
Baptista's up
They've been
there.
around a while. You can read about the history of Roll20 on their website. On their forums.
I'm gonna get right there, Dave.
Mhm.
And what do I see on the in front of me?
You notice that that is an altar. You also see that there are several urns on it, several candelabras, and you see 4 probably religious types of iconage or symbols.
And the blue haze, right? Or blue
Correct.
translucence.
Yep. You also see that the candelabras are giving off a blue type of. Looks
A
like
blue flame.
Yeah, a blue type of glow, an opalescent type of blue glow.
Do I see any glyphs on the altar or anything like that? I'm standing at?
You don't. There appears to be nothing visually. No.
And the kind of throne, these are steps, and then what's these right here? Is that like a wall or something?
Oh, that's sort of like a little path leading up to
Rail.
a chair.
Okay.
Yep. It's not even really a rail. It's just like the design of the stonework.
Okay, so it's like a slant going to the bottom.
Yep.
Up to the thing. It just okay.
Yep.
Kind of like a pyramidal type situation. But Inca pyramid.
Yeah, but there's 4 symbols. The two basically ceramic urns, and then the candelabras.
I will get one space closer and do an Arcana check on it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, that's 18 plus 14.
32.
Yeah.
You're not able to find any kind of magical runes or anything like that hidden.
Okay. It doesn't seem magical, guys. And then if anyone doesn't mind, I would like to check the red orb. Red type thing going on over here.
Okay.
I just want to get in one check before that.
Sure.
I want to just look at the benches to see if they look worn.
Yeah,
if
they look like they've been used. Yeah, definitely.
There's grooves and scratches where people have sat.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
That sort of thing.
Yeah, they're definitely not brand new, that's for sure.
Okay. As a quick thing, I will
Hey, what's
look
up,
up
Nick?
at the ceiling.
Nice Super Meat Boy.
Oh, good job. Look at this ceiling. Do we see anything
The ceiling as well is a mosaic of the sky and clouds.
Oh, pretty.
Birds,
Pegasus.
a Spelljammer ship. No, I'm just kidding on the Spelljammer ship. There will never be any Spelljammer in my games, guys. You guys know that. An Eberron setting ship.
I got a Spelljammer one-shot ready for you, Dave.
Let's do it. If you want to do it, I'll play Spelljammer one time. And then we will never, ever, ever hear from the Tiefling again. He will never be found. We're going to walk the plank. Alright, so what are you doing, Shamash? You've been very quiet here.
I got my hand reached out, waiting for my share of gold.
Well, there is.
And I'm counting it out, so.
You're able to estimate that there's about 2,100 gold in this pew.
I want my cut. For sticking my head in the orb.
There's a lot of gold in there. This is
So that equals
that's a
out
lot
to
of weight.
420 each. Which is like 8 pounds.
I can handle that.
Yeah, mark that
Oh,
down.
Dave,
420 each.
I drug myself onto some black area. I clicked off of the screen so I don't see what I'm actually looking at. So if you can move me back to the proper room.
Wow, I don't even. Oh. Is that where you're at? No, that's
another Batista.
Where are you? Where? What in the heck? Why? How did Batista get there? Ping where you're at, Walian.
Not down
Oh,
here
there
by
you
me.
are. Is
That
that?
skeleton.
Is this you, Walian?
Just to the left of that, I saw the ping.
That spacebar thing bug hasn't been fixed, I don't think.
Oh yeah, that's part of the corridor that you had found when you were, when you got to the wall here for the small temple.
Okay, I'd like to do examine the red object or red mist or red light.
Sure.
Could somebody just say the gold real quick again?
420.
I don't know what that is.
This is it looks like a small slit into the wall. And it has a little bit of red light coming out of it. It looks like this is just a small little slot that you could possibly fit maybe a very small flat gem, maybe a coin, or maybe perhaps a ring.
I yell out for the bard to come assist me.
As always.
And then you
After he's done
notice,
counting the money.
as you're kind of looking at the slot and surveying it a little bit more, Melech, you notice that above the small slot there is a circle that has been carefully scribed within the stone wall.
Okay.
How big's the circle? Like big enough to be able to put the ring to match in there?
I mean,
Or
do
is
you
it
size
bigger,
it
like
up to it?
head-sized ring? Yeah, I'll size it up.
Yeah, it looks like it will. It looks like it'll fit. I mean, it's not going to fit perfectly, but it's a little bit. It's a little bit larger, but the slot could definitely take the ring. But it looks like a small gem would also fit down there, or perhaps possibly even gold or platinum, or because we don't have silver or copper in the game, so. But it looks like it could possibly hold that as well, or maybe an astral diamond.
Will it fit a Spelljammer ship inside of it?
Close, but not. This hole could possibly hold a brazier. Actually, a brazier.
Hot. Hot. Time to tip it to get to that brazier.
Yeah.
I kind of don't want to try to cheat this by sticking a coin in it, so if we're going to open it, I will stick the ring into it if that is what we want to do.
Is the symbol the same as on the ring?
What do you mean by the symbol?
Is there a symbol in the circle? I thought
Nope.
you said there's a symbol in the circle.
Nope. It is just a circle that has been carefully scribed in the stone wall. Just a circle.
And there's no symbol on the ring?
No.
Okay, so...
I mean, you can read the flavor text of the ring.
It's a +5 stealth ring, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Watcher signet is, this white gold ring takes the shape of a dagger that curls around the fingers, the finger of the wearer, basically.
Mm-hmm. If you put the ring closer to the circle, I'm asking him to put it close to the circle, but don't put it in, and see if there's a reaction from this red.
This slot, what you're saying? Because I already put it up to the circle that was on the wall. But
Yeah, he matched it up, but the...
Okay, was there no difference between
No.
in the intensity of the...
Nope, there isn't. Nope.
Did it hear anything or anything like that?
Nope. But you can kind of like put your face up to it and open up your eye and kind of look inside, and just the red light is just too intense to see anything.
Okay, I was gonna say that.
I figured I was gonna just metagame that and tell you ahead of time because I knew you were gonna ask.
Mm-hmm. Walian, would you like to check to see if this might be a secret door? If there's more to this crack?
You want me to check this crack out some more?
Yes, please.
Oh my.
No, the crack is safe.
So many bad things you could have said right there.
So my past like 4 rolls have been 2s or 3s.
I see that.
And what was
Sorry.
this crack for? Checking for a door or anything like that?
Yeah,
Is that what
checking
you're
for a
checking
door. Yeah.
You find no door. I mean, it looks just like a solid wall. But you know, there is the mosaic that stops at about the... I think it stops at about the banister.
I would like to do an arcana check to see if I detect any magic coming from the area of the red substance.
Okay.
Is it red light or mist or... Sorry. Is it red mist or red light, Dave?
It's just... No, it's not mist. It's not any kind of mist or smoke pouring out of it. It's
Okay,
just
it's just red.
a red type of light, yes.
Okay.
You get on up in there and you got your big ol' eye open up there. You're looking, what can I see? And then a needle pokes you right in it. No, I'm just kidding.
That's a 30.
You think that the light could be magical, but you notice that there is no other type of magical presence on the wall itself. Now, however, as you do your arcanic check, you notice that you are just in a massive magical presence. I mean, I'm talking to where it seems like every time you do an arcana check in here, the magic seems to get, more pure and stronger, and this magic is really intense in here.
Does it feel like evil magic or just magic?
You're not able to determine that, but from what you're guessing, it seems to be a good magic. I mean, you are in a holy place, minus the gas poison trap there. But I mean,
what do you think, Walian?
you could, but like I said, it'll fit like a gold coin, a platinum coin. It'll fit like a small gem.
I would try the ring.
It'll try a ring. You could try a ring. You could try whatever you want. You could probably jam your sword blade in there.
Because I'm reading what I'm going by, and this is what I'm going by, is the riddle.
Sacrifice a loop of magical metal.
Right.
Yeah, I'll stick the ring in there.
Blood.
So you guys are reading the riddle. I like
Well,
that.
I mean, That's why I was saying I wasn't going to try to cheat it by sticking a coin in there. If we were going to stick anything, then I'll stick the ring in there.
I mean, you can try a coin, Walian. I mean, that's up to you.
Nope, I'll stick the ring in there.